Hey guys! Let me get things closed up and turned around so that you can see the game. I learned something new every time I start streaming, and today I learned that I should probably start the game up before I start the live stream. That was an interesting moment. How are you all doing today? Did you guys bring a cool drink? I don't know. I always try to have something like noteworthy of drinking because I have to do so many voices in this game. I'm hoping you all can hear me okay. Please do let me know if hearing me is a problem. I'm hoping that I didn't break everything. I try not to touch it so I don't break things. Let's go ahead and turn the game music back up. Alright, so there we go. We'll turn as I adjust all the volume settings because I break everything every time. You know, like I do. Alright. Flip back over so I can see you guys. And huzzah! I think we made it. Everybody here, did we make it? No one died? Please let me know if you died. That's important information. And to answer your question you asked a little while ago, yes, Potato, I do remember you from last stream. I hope you've been doing well. I'm sorry that we missed last week. I totally forgot to send out a message that it was like, hey, it's Father's Day, and I'm hanging out with my dad. Which, you know, is kind of an awesome treat, seeing that we are still in COVID. I'm going to go ahead and click in. Actually, wait, no, maybe I'll give a quick summary. So, if you missed the last few streams, Pyre is basically a game where brain's dying. Help. Pyre is a game where we are in a place called the Downside, and we are working to try to get our way back up to the Commonwealth. To do that, we have to guide people through these things called Rites, which is basically like capture the flag basketball. And when we do that, we can allow people to go, if we succeed on a final special rite that you have to earn the privilege of being in, you can send one of your players back to the Commonwealth. And the big plot twist few things that we learned in the last episode were that me, the reader, cannot go back to the Commonwealth through the rites. Because we aren't participating in the rites because we're helping run them, we can't get back to the Commonwealth. And the other thing we learned is that is that the person who is in charge of our team, the Nightwings, wants to basically start a revolution up back in the Commonwealth to make it better for the people down here in the Downside, and just better up there when we get back there too. So with that, we are ready pretty much to send somebody back to the Commonwealth, and that's what we're gonna have to decide. Hello, Evelyn. Thanks for joining. All right. I think I did Slug Market last time, but I didn't actually do anything in here. Oh, I guess reading books right because I'm not paying attention to what I'm clicking. So the Book of Rites is basically a big story that is telling us about the downside. I think I'll wait to do that until we talk to Jody. Jordielle appears to be in preparation for whatever's to come tonight. Though it is not yet dark, she's already in her raiments. Headwind soon joins her, and also looking ready. Any signs of Rookie? None yet. Complaining about that halfling at the color of his mask. Or complaining of chafing at the color of his mask. I can't read. This is fine. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I'm certain that it is. They start laughing together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said. Or needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to believe, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it just starting? Are we starting already? Are we starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We've got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a bit. Put some more nerves back to bed. There, for good measure. Though, is this really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking the band up here on people. If one of us gets out, then it's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we would all be getting out here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us might not be getting out of here at all. Headwind slams his fist against the wall. No! Not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We are all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start, and I want you to know, my promise is to you. And I believe you'll do the same for me. So this is like, if one of us gets out of here, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make sure the rest of us can get back too. What, do you think they're going to build the bridge down here if we just ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take, but I know we have to try. Jordielle looks at you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Headwind's gaze never falters once. Well, my friends, I think it's about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn to the door. The fall of Salam awaits. A vital step in your quest for freedom, and yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Yay, they gained hope! Alright. One more thing to read here, and then we can start the Capture the Flag basketball tournament. The Imp Heba and I, we helped to save my emperor, and then the danger did subside. My emperor Salamur, he said something to me. It shook my essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Galoranthan, so I may yet have mine. To you, you are now an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy you have shown me. So I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw him, or who saw in him what I did. All right. I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. I haven't actually heard if you guys can hear me. If you can pop me a quick message about that, that would be great. Otherwise, you've just kind of been watching absolutely nothing, which would be not ideal. I'm going to double check here real quick. Yes, I think I did do my buying. And I'm going to go look at these guys real quick. Everybody has something? Everybody has something. So we're good on that front. Alright. a cheapskate. Oh, good. Thanks, Potato. I love that you can hear me. Oh, gosh, no. I gave this guy a really deep voice. All right, 1 second. I'm going to take a quick drink, and then we're gonna do the deepest voice I can. Hi, Pokemon Trainer Lily. This is the first time I've seen you say hi. Hi, Caitlin. All right. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempters in this rite this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Quick explanation. Basically, it's a we are prisoners in, like, basically an exile area. We're working on getting our way back to the country we came from. The guy Fulfred, who is the deep voice and the green tree person, is saying that when we get up to the Commonwealth, he wants to start a revolution to make life better for everybody. And he runs our team, the Nightwings, who in these matches called Rites that are basically capture the flag basketball. And then the other half of the gameplay is basically kind of like a visual novel where you improve your relationships with your team members. Hopefully that gives you enough to understand what's going on. We're about to basically send somebody up to the Commonwealth, so we're going to have to vote on that here in a moment. Just so you know. No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempters this night, then one of them shall go free instead of one of you. It is simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever towards the stars for guidance and seize our future chances just as they arise. Wolfrin's ambitious plan to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success is 19%. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribes themselves once stood. Wolfrid Sandalwood. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Hopefully you guys can hear me fairly well over the music. Just let me know if the music's a little loud and I'll turn it down. Because I can adjust things. And I always seem to need to adjust audio. Audio is my biggest problem.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain.
Woo, yay!
Stood upon the fall of Solium.
Oh, Solium. I'm totally saying their names wrong.
But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
Yay, liberation rite.
Gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempters. I trust they need no introduction.
They might need an introduction. We might not know who they are. Alright. The pyres burn, each of the triumphants present and prepared. I don't remember what voice I gave her, so that's the voice now. I concur. The pyres burn, each of the triumphants present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempters, come forth and declare yourself. Pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Gosh darn it! More deep voices, no! You know who I am already. But look what we've got here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured they were never gonna see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Joriel, or Jordael. I can never say her name. and she scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Jordiel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as the adversary asked. Satisfied. Whoa, you must be new. Jordiel puts her mask back on. Enough talk. I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys, we're gonna have a spot open. Only shame I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my own tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind ought to stick together. Now come on! Ignarius throws his mask back, and then his allies snarl at the rest of you. I forgot to read this. He is the most notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the Rites. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other 2 triumvirates shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Okay.
Deserves their freedom.
So, currently, I'm going to let you guys help me. We can pick 3 people to send up. We can send Ruki, we can send Tizu, and we can send Hedwyn. And honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know which one's going to be the most helpful. Probably should pull up their bio. So, I'm hoping you guys are willing to help me on this one. Hedwyn was an outrider who was accused of desertion. He's been in exile for 5 years, and he's kind of the de facto leader, besides me, of our group. Then there is Ruki. Ruki we'd almost know nothing about. We know that he was a trafficker, and then he has a family, and that Barker seems to not like him. But that's about it. And then Mr. Tizu is freaking adorable. He was, I think, kind of... From what I can tell, I don't think he's ever really been up to the Commonwealth. Drive imps are not normally sentient, so he's smarter than most drive imps. Does anybody have any opinions on who should we send? My guess, I think, is I would probably send Hedwyn because he's a fairly good leader, but that honestly depends on what you guys think. I mean, if you want to send Ruki, then we could do that, but we almost know nothing about Ruki. And drive imps can't talk, so I don't know if Tizu's the best first member to go up to help start the revolution. Those are my arguments. You guys can totally disagree or agree. It's up to you. I'm going to give it about, like a minute or so. See if anybody responds. And if nobody responds, then we'll go with whatever I pick. So that we keep moving forward. While I'm waiting, let's see. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. I went, what did I do? Brain's dying. I hung out with my dad a little bit. We went and we got a special lunch. And then it's one of the few times we've actually been out. But then after that, We went and we hung out with my brother and my sister-in-law, and we had a barbecue at their house. What did you guys do? It seems like you guys are also picking Headwind, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward with that while I wait for your guys' answers. So we're going to go ahead and pick Headwind. If you insist. Then the gate guardian looked upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's revelation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one Headwind the Deserter, or the one called Headwind the Deserter, shall be liberated. Should the Tempters prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. Then she turns to you. Now who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate, to strive alongside Headwind the Deserter, and see his return into glory?
Who shall strive for him?
Alright, so now I gotta... now I have to pick the people I'm gonna win with. Oh, gosh. Who do I pick here? I could play with... I think part of the reason Tizu and Ruki are so high leveled is because Egg loves them. Let's see. I guess I will... I'm wanting to win, so I'm going to go with Ruki. Sure. No pressure, right, sister? And... May? Yeah, maybe we could go with May. Alright.
May.
Me? Oh, yes, I will.
It is done.
Very well. The scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. Then she indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, prepare. Are you yourself prepared, Tarek? Aye, Celeste. Then let us begin. Oh gosh, deep voice again. Nightwings, I've been waiting an awfully long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me! Alright, here we go.
Commence.
I got it. Luckily, I have all the things down at the bottom so that it makes it a little easier to be able to see where I'm going. Oh shoot, I dropped it. No! Got it. Ooh. Sorry if I get a little quiet during these. They're not as easy as they look. Or as I make them look. Made it. Okay. Right? I love the music in this game. It's so pretty. Alright, let's switch to Ruki for a bit. Yeah! Woo! Go Ruki! Thanks, Potato! I need you to believe in me! You good-for-nothing Nightwings! Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like I'm gonna let somebody out for... Then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. Now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At least, but this at least, at least at this. But now, the pressure's getting to me. I can't believe it's getting to me. Oh, Moria, I doubt you'll even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings. Let us keep up with this. A little bit of lore here since we have some people who are new. Demons are actually used to be normal people. They've spent so long here in the downside that they don't look like themselves anymore. They grow the horns because of the downside. So the longer they stay here, like, the more they deform. Yeah. I think in game it's the lone minstrel and it's oh shoot, I thought I got him. Oops. No. Oh, I forgot. If Ruki runs where people... Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Ah! Too many mechanics. Brain dying. All right, they only have 2 now. This will be easy.
A rude predicament for the Tempers.
Got it.
Woo!
We did it.
Proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not.
No. Accurate. Thanks, narrator.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Ugh, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. You got real resty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it! Damn it! Nightwings, I'll be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't going to be so lucky. I think I'd never finished my sentence. In universe, the Lone Minstrel and Celeste are supposed to be the ones playing the music during that, right? We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to her. That we'd all go free. Together. Reader, my friend. Why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Frickin' Annie. Wait for me. Wait for me. Someone whom Hedwyn dearly cares deeply. They were separated in the Commonwealth. He remained silent for a moment longer. Then, listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it. I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come to join me back at home, that it will be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now. Just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. Then he plunges out of sight into the shimmering pool, his voice audible but growing faint. Seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. It is happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader. Everyone, goodbye. Until we see each other. Hedwyn has earned back his freedom. May he return in glory. If I could go anywhere in a video game or real life, where would it be? Ooh. In real life, I want to go to Thailand because I really want to see a bunch of butterflies. Butterflies are my favorite animal. And Thailand has like hundreds and hundreds of different types of butterflies. I'm not sure video games where I would want to go. The 8 scribes, these so inspire me. Now I feel like I've grown somehow closer to them, maybe? Let's see. While sprinting, MA slows nearby adversaries. May jumps and power jumps are farther than usual. Ooh. I think I'm going to make her jumps crazy. I want her to be my jump girl. Pamitha.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
May they all have mercy, sure. All right. And with that, our first person has been liberated. Woo! We did it! Revolution is starting soon. Now I gotta voice more people. Drink. After your victory over the Tempters in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I'm gonna miss that guy. It is quieter now, but hey. I see Hedwyn again. If we persevere, our journey has begun in earnest. We just need to make the last few preparations while we're here. Wait, what about the starters? They don't seem to wait around for us. About that, reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Aradel seems much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Hedwyn as you look towards the heavens. I'm gonna miss Hedwyn. I love Hedwyn. In my personal game, I sent Jody first. If I'm to be believed here, I'm pretty sure there are no stars right now. Yep. You search the sky, but in vain. There are no stars shining now. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It is as the books foretells. This is the chance we may need to get ready for what lies ahead. There is a haven to the south of here. We'll travel at dawn. When the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Hi, Miss Sugarpink, or Mrs. Sugarpink. How are you doing today? We just liberated our first person back up to the Commonwealth. And now we're kind of just waiting for our next cycle. Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Wolfred smoking his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles as you approach. Hello, my girl. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been on all of this. Not just me, but really all of us who have had a chance to stand with Hedwyn here. Ours, admittedly, a somewhat desperate plan. Oh, hey, we can actually see what percentage of the plan is now. Woo! So the plan went from 19% to 26%. That's not bad at all. It was vital to me, should the Nightwings rise again, that we be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how Hedwyn served that capacity. Whatever is the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I, we are unsure of him at first, a common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rites. But in the end, I felt he was worth a shot. Someone like him, sincere, determined, with loyal friends, and desperate to get home. Those qualities spoke volumes. Then he falls silent for a time. I had every faith that he shall strive on our behalf now in the Commonwealth, and it is just my hope that he yet finds what he sought. You and Wolfred speak a little more of Wolfred. I'm tired. You and Wolfred speak a little more of Hedwyn for now. You are left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. All right, let's go. At dawn we leave. Good morning, my girl. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate you the way. You're gonna go to the moonlit alcove. All right. Wolfred leads you to a calm, quiet clearing tucked away in the inside of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. And we're going to go talk to somebody. We're going to go talk to Wolfred. You find Wolfred seemingly lost in his thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, Rita. This wagon and I have many memories together. I could not help reveling in some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something you wish to know, you need but ask. Ooh, inquiring about his past. What did he do to earn his sentence? I'm guessing he's a reader because he said he was going to relinquish my reader's role. And that's a crime in the Commonwealth, so, I mean, obviously, that's probably why he's down here. Why did he disband the Nightwings? Lone Minstrel. What are you guys interested in knowing? Do you have any ideas of what you might want to know about? I mean, you've heard my guesses, honestly. I'm more curious about these ones, but it's up to you. I'm trying to include you guys when I play. So, what do you think? Do you have any opinions on what we might want to know? I don't know. For me, I'm thinking maybe like Nightwing's disbanded. It's kind of curious knowing why the group no longer exists. I can give you guys like another 30-ish seconds or so. Because I know there's a delay. And it takes time to type. So, there's that too. Let's see. It's so eerily quiet in the wagon right now. Maybe I should have played music before I had this conversation. Who knows? Well, I think I might make a choice here. And I think I'm probably going to pick the Nightwings disbanded. Well, and Caitlin also thinks we should do that. So, I guess we're going to go with that. You expressed interest in knowing more about how the Nightwings came to be here. Volfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings since almost the beginning of my days in exile. They found me, in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Headwind and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined in exile called Essera, a former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites along Volfred and Orlick, and the other was known as Orlick. Once in a while, we'd let little Tizu stand with us as well. Tizu, our favorite little birdie boy! He's rather older than he looks. Water. The other triumvirate stood against. They feared us. Only the tempters presented any threat to us in any given rite. But... Ow. There was a terrible accident. Ezra, we lost her. And Ulrich, he was my friend, he fell from Mount Aridel. We lost him as well. On the night when he was to be set free. We were reckless, hasty. I was powerless to stop any of it, and I blamed the rites themselves, the circumstances to put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this was too much. I vowed never to don the masks and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried. Or burned? I don't know. Such as it could not be used again. I think it's buried. I'm just bad at reading. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under a new leadership towards different purpose. That is all I wish to say on this, my girl. Oh, I guess we can ask more than one question. So then, I'm gonna go ahead and ask just all of them then. You asked Wilfred about his history with the lone minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tarek was there, the Nightwings, when they took me on. His manner has always been much of how you've seen. Although he's somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rites and the Nightwings, and I have tried to ask him for his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he is not from around here. This is being the downside, I would respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizu were instrumental in our meeting. It has been good to see him doing relatively well, anyway. Was there something else you wish to talk about for now? And last question. You asked Wilfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how he came to be in the downside. Oh, rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I've met during my travels have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one. An illegal invention allowing the written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within, and anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy. Its interminable wars against the high-wing regiments. I spread the truth about it with my machine. Under a pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were there searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Nope, that's it. You thank Wilfred for his time and bid him a good rest in the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Man, I do not like doing his voice. He makes me very sad. Ooh, I can talk to Sandra. We're going to do that. This place, where you currently reside, it must be Mount Oradale, is it not? This is where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Saliamur. Didn't anticipate his routine, you see. The eight scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the First Exile, or the last of his name. Once a proud emperor who neglected his nation and found penance in the downside. They took me and some of my beyonders alive, although I did not expect to see the amount. I did not expect to see an amount of that in their good book. Whether it is for mercy or for spite, I am never certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them. But no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that really. The scribes did spare my life, and were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped to enjoy your company, oh dear reader. Now I have met my quota of blaspheming for a time. I think it is best we resume our normal sort of business between us, if there's any to speak of. And good hunting at that precipice. You may be soon rid of the downside and some of its useless idiots. Sandra, I love you. You're great. Till our next appointment. Sandra, you're so much fun. I love you. All right. No, Fulford, stop. Stop talking. Everyone, the amenities of our modest moonlight alcove. Wait. The amenities are modest here at the Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. A small landing on the dark side of the sacred mountain. For many years, Wolfred smuggled supplies and furnishings into this well-hidden locale. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. I leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready when you next need it. I read that in the wrong order, but that's okay. From the mountaintops, you can see across the downside. It is an impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. 'Cause readers can't get out. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the next cycle of rites will begin again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then, one evening... May I have a moment, Rita? I can't remember his voice and I've been doing full for too long. Ah! The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites. As you've been leaning through your stay at this abode. Beg your pardon, but there's something you may wish to see. Please follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, madam. The stars shine like you've never seen them. Once more, the path toward salvation is revealed, but now something is different. The stars shine once more. And we get to pick, we can pick from multiple. Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path. But now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth, you may choose from several different rites. Yay! Alright, so it was this one. So we can try the Pyre hearts here. We could do the Descendants here. And we can do the Withdrawn here. I'm kind of leaning to let you guys make the decision, but I don't want to wait too long before we move forward with anything. So I'll give you guys about maybe a minute to decide if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. I'll make a decision. It's just fine. I'm kind of waiting till you guys hear that message because, again, I'm about on a 30-second delay. So if I start counting from when the time I start talking, that's not going to be helpful. So I think at this point you probably heard it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my little head timer. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. What is something I can talk to you about to pass the time while we wait? I will say, if I were going to pick, I'd probably pick Barker because I kind of want to know a little bit more about Ruki. And I know Ruki and Barker have an undefined relationship. We could also go here to Sir Deluge. Part of the reason I don't want to go there is because I had Chelsea voice them last time, and so I'm gonna have to come up with a voice if I go there. And then lastly we have Jorimer, which I could do. I'm pretty sure I did that one with the Withdrawn. Yeah, because it was the witch ones, and they're the hissies. Let's see. Does anybody have an opinion? I think I'm gonna let it go for another few seconds. Sorry that you guys are gonna have to wait this time because it's on a delay. There's only so much I can do. I think with that I'm gonna go ahead and go with Barker, which is the South Star. Oh gosh, Wolfred, stop talking. The stars urge that we go to the Ridge of Gold, a long way off. Wolfred, sir, how do we reach the Ridge of Gold in due course of time? You know full well, Tarek, preparations are complete. You think you see the lone minstrel smile, ever faintly, but you can't be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew, and at this year's advance, you'll find that there ought to be fewer rites this time, until once more we traverse to the scribe's gate. Exactly how many it is difficult to say. By our next chance at liberty ought to present itself. Much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, Rita. Yay! Your companions have not traveled far from the moonlit alcove. Words of news soon spreads throughout the group. Do we have anybody to talk to? Nope, it just wants us to press continue. Cool, let's go! Gosh, no, Wolfred, stop talking! Next morning, Wolfred calls everyone together before the black wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Wolfred beckons you to join him in the wagon. Sure, we can do that. Oh. Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before like old cracks and signs of age are now exposed various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you and indicates the levers and devices marked with the symbols from a book. Now, Rita, whenever you are ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. Guys, we're gonna take off. You ready? We can fly! After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Impossible. By the Under King! Oh, by the scribes! The Nightwings shall sail the skies again. Whomever the star... Where's over... Yep. Give up! The stars may call for them. There is one catch. The downside provides few locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple of landing places near where we're going. We'll then make our way by land or sea towards our destination. Now, without a further ado, let's proceed. Guys, we can fly! We can fly! We can fly! We can fly! I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Look, we're just gonna fly over all these things that were really hard last time. Look! Oh, we can boost? Boost! Whee! Hey, look, we can see other people. Hi! I love this game. Whee! Whee! What? My beautiful wagon. What has happened? Oh, it's you. Oh, sorry. I'm reading that wrong. That's a completely different voice. Oh, but you, my wonderful Nightwings, come to play a little trick on your good friend Manly, Oh, how very, very clever of you to damage what caused my... the damage you've caused my beautiful wagon doubtless is very, very minimal. Fear not, for I can afford repairs. It is no inconvenience at all. Although I do not have one request to you, make amends, that is. When next we face each other in a rite, I trust you know what I shall ask, but it would be kind enough to stand aside and let the chastity prevail. Then we shall call it even. But when I shall return unto the commonwealth, I shall see it that your loved ones and you and your loved ones are suitably rewarded. Now, ta-ta! That was an accident. I'm sorry. I was high-speed flying. All right. So Tizu suspects she'll find something valuable. Oh, I guess we're going there. As you fly aloft over the downside prairie where you path diverge, you see Jordan peering down to the lands below. You took us through Hollowroot that first time, if my memory serves, Rita. Taking sides with Greentail rather than me. It took me a considerable length of time after that point to come to the conclusion you were not a complete fool. Hey, watch it there, Jody. My sister's a real discerning judge of character, and as it has good direction sense for that matter. I've been doing Wolfred for so long I can't get Rookie back. We'd probably be stuck in that bog if she had still listened to you back then. Oh, indeed. They both seem to be in good spirits, reminiscing about old times. Alright, so. Something valuable. Ooh, Stardust. Dude, nope, we're going to Stardust. Stardust is the bomb. Oh gosh, there's so many new pages that are going to be revealed in that book. It's going to take forever to read through. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because I want to read it. I just don't know if you guys want me to, because it takes up time. You make a successful landing in the downside prairie, near the southern edge of the downside. Memories having first met Hedwyn, Jorydale, and Rookie come flooding back. Your companions assist with the route inspection of the wagon. May reports the wagon's hull is well intact and did not suffer any damage during the flight. Pamitha observed small fractures on the edge of the wing flaps, though on further scrutiny, this proves to not be much cause for concern. Everything else seems in order. The rest of the group got through the flight without incident. You should have some time to explore the vicinity before continuing onward to the original goal by land. Oh, Beyonder Crystal seeks May. Shoot. There's so many things to do in here now. Oh, cool. I got it. I got a berry. All right. I guess we'll talk to Sir Gilman, because he has something on his mind. Sir Gilman is shivering there after the wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. Master Rita, this knight is very, very slightly out of sorts, is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seemingly cowardice is not but an optical illusion in this case. Pamitha overhears and joins you. Flying is not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it, he is yet to understand. Well, let's see. What is it like to swim in the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those are glorious murky waters, engulfed with hideous warfare to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits, and the like. Gosh, you're so cute, Gilman. He's got that cute little heart going on over there. Though this knight has now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying is just the same, Sir Knight. To resist those of us who are not born in it. Resists those not of us born into it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you have now. I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly. It's very brave of you. And you handled it much better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you said Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. Yay! Gilman has more hope. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick look in the book, but I might not actually sit and read anything for the moment. It looks like we've unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the chapters. I think we finished the Emperor's Fall. So, chapter 2 has 1 page. Chapter 3 has 2 pages. Gosh, let's read 1. We'll start with chapter 2. We'll read 1. Once I too roam free, I remember those days. I remember well those days in which I was called chief. I traveled all the world on my 4 good paws, and I was well endured. I wanted to grow stronger. Here, at last, I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit, and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason. But in time you can learn to eat, seek out shelter, and find a certain beauty in unlikely places. So there's that page. And there's no more in that chapter, so I'm going to just stop right there. Alright, Beyonder Crystal time. Once more you've returned to me. What is it, reader? I'm going to ask her what's on her mind first. My best friend in the world come to visit me again. Does it make you uncomfortable, perhaps, that I should call you thus? Perhaps you think that you don't yet know me very well. But I know you just fine. Hello, Lauren. Does it make you uncomfortable? Oh, I forgot I didn't click. You reveal a great deal to me when you come visit me like this. You are not the only one who can sense things in others, you know. Actually click when I click the mouse. She laughs to herself. One learns to read a bit when forced to suddenly appear within a book for 837 years or so. Especially if one won't pry a little, you understand? For it gets rather boring in here. I know all about you. A common wanderer who's vowed to help her friends be free again, only to end up spending all her time talking to an apparition stuck in a stone. Oh, I know about your loves and lack thereof, and about your favorite pastimes, certain habits you may be loathsome to admit. Fear not, of course. I use this special knowledge only as a means to entertain myself, I think. And if you don't like it, why, just keep your distance, like so many of your predecessors. As for the other Beyonders, they are all wraiths to me, as I must seem to those idiots with whom you consort. I cannot confide as easily in my own kind as I am able to confide in you. But I suppose that I've said too much. Thank you as ever for the visit. You have given me a lot to think about, more than you know. She laughs again softly. Wait, but you just got here, Lauren. Why are you leaving me? Alright, we're going to do a special scribe trial. Oh, good. I was just beginning to feel more bored than even usual. Let's go, May. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for May. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. I shall see if there's more to her than that. Let's bring her forth. Soon May arrives in the heedings of the summons. The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully, I can hear them calling out to me. I gotta put more question into her voice because she ends almost everything in a question. Alright, special book trial time. Woo! The apparition of Sandra appears and unfinishes her mask. Well, listen, girl. The place where you reside at present is not but has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow, okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it, without the benefit of anyone, save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, miss? Oh, she has to fight a bunch of Tizus? Okay. Oh. Oh, no. May. Got it. Oh, man. I'm not doing well on this one. I forgot how to play again. Got it. Oh, shoot. Nope, they got me. Got him. Run time. Got it! What is something I enjoy doing? I like making art. The thumbnail for this stream, and honestly for most of our gameplay videos, are all colored by me. Oh, shoot. No. Got in. Thanks for believing in me in Potato. I also do not digital art as well. Gosh, it's so hard. Oh shoot, they landed on me. Oh shoot. I think they're gonna win this first one. Though they're only getting 15 at a time, so I have quite a bit of error room. But yeah, I truly enjoy drawing and painting and coloring and other things like that. Okay, how did I do? I must admit that you are better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order to you and also your lovely reader. Now farewell. I've recently colored a thumbnail for something on my personal channel that I'm really proud of, but I don't have the videos ready for it yet, so I can't like show it off, which makes me sad. Did I imagine all of that, miss? Because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is that you have there? Camelliar's amulet? After May casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. Ooh! That's awesome. I want to give her that. Alright. Alright, let's go search for the little minstrel. Ah, there you are, Rita. Shall we get going then? You accompany the lone minstrel on an excursion through the windswept fields of the Hollow Road, where it seems the stars themselves have recently shed some of their splendor. Collecting stardust is a laborious and delicate process, though some of it find rather meditative. A substance of celestial origin used to enhance talisman effects. The stars themselves are the instigators of the rites. In time, you've gathered a good supply of the stuff, and you return together and rejoin the others. I found a pile of stardust. Woo! Ooh, it's a +10. Let's go check out my items really quick, because that sounds awesome. All of them, wow. I have 4 of them have their special items. Holy cow, I didn't even realize it was that far. Gains 3 quickness. Ooh, okay, I think what I want to do is that. It's a rank 20 talisman now. That's insane! Alright, that talisman doesn't have any levels. Rank 5. Rank 5. Hers is already a rank 20 and a rank 7. So let's give Ruki's talisman a little bit better one. I don't think we got Headwind's legendary talisman. Huh. How did we do that? I didn't know you could liberate somebody without getting their special talisman. Let's go ahead and head out. And we're gonna go to the Ridge of Gold. And we're gonna go fight all the crazy people. This is gonna be great. Alright. Oh gosh. More pages. No. It's Ruki. Alright. Scottish accent time. You find Ruki having just put away his Greentail family portrait. Ruki is a well-to-do Kerr family tied to the Commonwealth's thriving mercantile industry. There is something of a wistful look in his eyes. Then something comes over him and he moves close and lowering his voice. Look, sister, I gotta level with you about something real quick. The truth is that I haven't been entirely upfront with you about my family situation. He hesitates for a while then. We ain't exactly as rich as I've been letting on. I mean, we do just fine. But we got lots of money stored away, but it's mostly locked up in savings bonds, and he seems to catch himself in the middle of another tall tale and relents before you can respond one way or the other. The situation is my mom back on the other side. She needs a little bit of help financially and otherwise. All she's got now is my knuckle-headed uncles to keep her steady. I always told her I make something of myself, you know. I was just a clerk at her shop. Things started getting tough for us. Started looking for all kinds of different work. I got it with some unseemly sorts, I guess. But the pay was really good. We took the shipping of certain types of stuff down here, all places, flushing it straight down the river, watertight. The pay was right. My mum was proud of me. We were eating good all the time. But you can probably guess what happened. I barely scraped by. They flushed me down here. After they flushed me down here. I would have been food for a bunch of the howlers if Jody hadn't bailed me out of a tough storm one fine evening. As for my mom, she doesn't know the half of it. My uncle's told her I'm away on business, which is not entirely untrue, I guess. But if she knew, it'd break her poor heart. I've totally lost the accent at this point, and I'm sorry. So I don't know how else to put this, sister. But I want to get out of here. Get back to what I was doing back home. Straight and narrow, though. I go straight this time for sure. Just don't tell anybody that old Rookie Greentail is just a mama's boy, okay? Got a certain reputation to uphold. He quickly scampers out the door, his past having been weighing on him heavily. But you sense he was sincere about wishing to lead an honest life. Bio update Rookie. It's a place I wanted to go, but I can't because of quarantine. There's this really cool art store, the town over, and it's been closed for a while because of the quarantine. But they're opening up tomorrow, and I can't wait to go touch all the art pens with gloves on. Hey guys, just what have you been doing all the way up? What are you guys doing all the way back here? You know, it's not so bad here. I was thinking I got plenty of good stuff. I think I ought to let you check it out. I got more cool things. Consumable item. Oh, unless that's the learning masteries. When punching does a bonus 2 damage. While carrying the orb moves faster. That's money. I'm gonna sell that. Yeah. Who needs that? I'm gonna hold on to that because I think there's some slow people who come. Nope, cancel. That was not what I meant to do. Ah! Alright, I could pick up small things of stardust. And they've got one that costs 3 and one costs 4. I think I'm gonna save my money for the moment. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I lost his voice too. This makes me so sad because I did so many cool voices and now I'm losing them all because I had to do Wolfred for so long and his voice takes a lot out of me. As the skies grow dark over the ridge of gold, a hush falls over your companions, especially Rookie. You sense something troubling him, something to do with your next adversaries. Oh, hey, sister. Just wanted to let you know I'm pumped and ready to take on the Descendants this time. I sure am, alright? That Barker, he's not so scary once you get to know him like I do, you know? So don't worry, because I won't be going easy on him after, like that. I won't be going easy on him after last time. As Rookie marches up towards the clearing, you notice his grin fade away. In the distance, you hear the Descendants begin to hoot and howl. I get to do my rocker voice, and I love it! That may have been also one of the major reasons why I picked this one. Rock music, man!
Ever persevering, aren't we?
Always.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew.
Huzzah!
Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough.
Yes, I will.
Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Dissidents.
Oh, Dissidents. I've been reading that wrong.
To ash, just as you did when last you met.
Ha-ha!
Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
That is a good question. Oh, mates, look what we have here. Greentail, is that you? Yeah, Barker. It's me, alright. Well, B! Tell me something then, Greentail. You ought to go against me this time. Or keep on being a sneaking coward like before, huh? What do I do? 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 Wait. He wants a fight? If you can beat him, maybe he'll leave us alone. Maybe he'll leave the Greentails alone. We can make it worth his while. Barker. What is it, mate? The right's about to start. Well, I've been thinking. I know I owe you. and everything. But I've got a deal for you. Like, a good deal, don't you know? Like a good last more like, but I'll bite, Green Tail. What's your fancy here? I was thinking, if I can beat you here, we're squared away. You let me off the hook. Huh? I see. But tell me something, May. Now, why would this stinking world would I want to do something like that? What's in it for me when I beat you instead? Well, I'll pay you double what I owe, I promise. But you have to promise me too, Cur's oath. Oi, really now? Double or nothing then, is it, eh? You drive a hard bargain then, mate. But alright, it's a deal. You beat me and my pack right here, right now, and you're debt free as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, because I tried to avoid most movies that, like, would do that. I think if you had to ask my mom, it would have been 101 Dalmatians. Because in the movie theater, I literally would not stop hysterically crying because the puppies were in danger. Of course, if you don't, I'll be dying. I'll be fencing you for all you're worth. You and your stupid uncles and your dear old mom of yours. See you shortly then. Ruki then turns to you. Hey, so this one means a lot to me, you understand, sister? Let me go against these guys and I'll make sure to show them, okay? Hell yeah, dude. Bye them mates, my pack and I got a few tricks we're dying to show you real soon. You sense Barker speaks the truth. The dissidents are more capable than before. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Do not underestimate them. Alright, so I can actually take a look at what they have. So they have... Oh, gosh. More presents. Avoiding banishment. Oh, that's not... Oh, that's not a good. That's the opposite of good. Alright, well, we're going to pick Ruki. Alright. Who's going to go against these speed people? Pameth is a flying one. Working against a lot of speed. I think we might do Jody, because she's got such a big presence. Plus the fact that I need to level her up a little bit. Oh, Jordario. I can't talk at all. And then we're going to pick May, because she's another fairly fast-moving one. Plus the fact that she's got this, like, awesome talisman that I want to play with.
Very well.
Ruki, he has always been so kind to me. If I help us prevail here, then maybe I could start to make it up to him. Alright, Greentail, bring it on! Or is your dear old mom's gonna pay? Freaking love the rock music. Got it! Glory dive. Oh, shoot.
I almost pity what transpired there.
Shoot. Nope. Bark your dogs. No! They're gonna get it! They're gonna get it! They're gonna get it! No!
Barker throws himself into the flames. Glory!
Whoop, whoop, whoop! Alright. Alright.
The orb is up.
Oh, shoot. No!
Tis taken.
Oh, and they immediately get me. That's okay, because I have May. And she's my speed demon. Oh, shoot. Nope.
Glory to the scribes.
No! Come on, come on, come on! What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you're a little nervous on your paws out there. Just shut up already, Barker. Let's get on with it. What's that you say, huh? You think you could talk to me like that, Greentail? You heard me, Barker. Now stay out of my damn way. Or what, me? Or I'll sick my little nerves teeth into your neck, you old chum. Aren't they angry?
A menace to the commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights.
Damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Not for long, not for long, not for long. Alright, they're at 40. We need to get 2 more and we're done. Maybe I can score with Jody.
To glory. Yes. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, May jumped so far!
Now end the ceremony.
Got it. We did it. We made it. Ha! Rookie safe!
Meanwhile,
Yay!
is wallow in defeat.
Wallow in defeat. Wah, wah, wah.
The right is done.
Woohoo! We did it! We got him! Greentail, you! You got us fair and square, mate. And fair and square is as this stuff gets, right? So my family. That's not Rookie's voice at all. So my family. You leave him alone? You said you leave him alone. Ease off, Greentail. A deal's a deal. Now then, me and my pack had better step it up for when we see you and your mates again. I'll be looking forward. Rookie watches him depart, then turns to you with an expression as his expression softens. I don't know what to tell you, sister, other than I really, really owe you. Jody! I was gonna say, you just leveled up a crazy amount. Focus, training, prowess, the path towards survival on the blood border. These rites may similar demands of us. Alright. 7 seconds after assaulting her adversaries. When landing from a jump, Dorothy briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. Ooh. I like that one. She's a very different playstyle than I normally play. I need to play with Pamatha and Sir Gilman here pretty soon, too.
Until the stars align.
Yay! Check your black wagon from time to time to find new souvenirs from the downside. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles secure victory over the dissidents and find Wolfred waiting for you there. Damn it, Wolfred! Well done back there, my girl. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I've something that I wish to share with you. If you've a moment. We have discussed the plan for which we are all a part. That means our measuring our progress towards the goal of it. Plan is still... Ooh! 29! Nice! We went up a few percent. I'd like for you to have a look at it first. Let's determine where the rites may take us next. Oh, I guess we're... Oh, I gotta read more. Yay. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several stars shining, where there were once but one. Anybody want to help me pick our next location? I'll read them as quickly as I can so you guys can make that choice really fast. Hubbub, Oriz, and Myth. So is Hubbub still the same? Oh, shoot. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye or the will of the scribes, who can say? I, too, once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence the triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Henceforth, you may use Wolfred's planner to track your current progress. An object that shows the relevant standings between the 9 triumvirates in the rites. Whichever triumvirate carries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings at their further chance of freedom. We can look upon it now! Huzzah! Let's look at that. Using Wolfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Wolfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or any time in the Black Wagon while searching for the stars. Alright. So. Infinite favor! Woo! So right now, there's a high chance we're going to go against the Essence. Because the Tempters and the Dissidents were currently defeated. They are lower on the track. So, there we go. So right now, we could, so, making a choice. If you guys want to help me. This first star, has, the Fate, Dalbert Oldheart. The Myth has the Essence, which are currently our number 1, most likely to have to face against in the brain's dying. In the final rite. And then there was one more star. It was this one. Or the Oars. Up here where we had to fight the Accusers. Led by Lennon the Liar. So. I think those are our choices. Does anybody have any particular opinions? I honestly am okay with trying to fight anybody. I think this one has more to do with May. This one has more to do with Pamitha. And I can't remember who he was, but he might have been Headwind, but we don't have Headwind anymore. Braid's dying. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, but it changes things in a small way, and I mean, this is our playthrough. So, I would, if I were making a choice, I'd probably pick between the Essence and the Fate, because I kind of want to either learn more about Pamitha or May. So maybe we'll limit our choices to that. Are we going to do the Pamitha route or the May route? Pamitha, May. Pamitha, May. Pamitha, May. Pamitha, May. I'm being ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and make the choice. Let's do Pamitha, as May has quite a bit of experience, and we don't know much about Pamitha. So, we have another brush with Pamitha. Perhaps you'll spare me yet another moment of her time. Or she'll spare me another moment of time. She's here because of me, and I'm here for her. Pamitha tells you more of your next adversary, her own blood sister. Tamitha Then, a harp of the High Wing Regiments, raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred of the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains for centuries ago, the Harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids, skirmishes, and all-out war. Flight tacticians such as Tamitha gave the High Wing Regiments a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the Harps in small numbers. Once, she hatched an ambitious plan to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defenses so her sisters could rain down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission into her enemy's lands. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded in the Commonwealth sympathizer, Tamitha. Tamitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war. But being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I wound up in here not too long afterwards. Anyway, it's complicated. What happened between us? What I did for her own good, and that of our sisters. Though I'm beginning to doubt that Tamitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose. But for now, I'll just try to catch what sleep I'm able. Pleasant dreams then, darling. You bid a good night to Tamitha and turn. No time now to make flight preparations, though. Come morning, the black wagon will press onward. We're gonna fly! Oh, wait, no, we're gonna go talk to somebody. Gosh darn it, there's more pages and Rookie and too many things. And there's things happening here. Oh, there's new stuff in Rookie's biography. Look at that. All right. We learned a little bit more about him, so now we actually know all these things. Nice. We don't know anything about Jody yet. And we don't know anything about May. We know about Tizu. Well, it says unknown. Because these are not applicable. We don't know what his astral sign is. That's fine. Huh. Okay. Let's head back. Wilfred's planner. Woo! Alright. Okay. We're going to talk to Rookie. As you approach Rookie, you sense none of his usual anxious energy. I'm free. Then he rushes up to you and return to form. I mean, I know that I'm not. I know that I'm stuck down here with the rest of you. But it's like I'm finally got to set aside the best bag of giant rocks I've been carrying around, if you know what I mean. I wanted to say thanks, sister, for giving me a hand in the little situation between myself and Barker. I don't know what if I would have had it in me to stand up to him unless I knew the others and you had my back. Now at least my old Mama Greentail won't be in any trouble from him on the other side. She's still waiting for her Rookie boy to come home. But at least she won't be getting hassled by a bunch of nasty curs just because I got stuck with a lousy deal. So yes, sister, if you ever need something, I owe you one. Then some. Cur's oath. He prances out of the wagon with his newfound lightness in his step. Rookie has gained 2 hope permanently. Nice! Permanent upgrades. Let's go ahead and... Did we unlock the next page in chapter 2? No, we did not. Part of me wonders if we should start another chapter since currently we don't have... On the Commonwealth, the 9 Triumvirate. Oh, we can read! I didn't realize we could actually read what the titles were. I feel dumb! Let's read a little bit on the 9 Triumvirates. At first, I found it too difficult to read, much less write, even to grasp the quill. But the horned one, Myrrh, implored me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could ever give me in return. In return for what, I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We still fight about this. Myrrh is stubborn, more than I am. Now herein, by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates, for I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus we did organize those striving for a chance into 9 sets of 3. Oh, I see. After we face each one, we get one of these little things. So we'll go ahead and read about this too. I myself, Hubbub, did form the dissidents under a simple tenet: those who do not belong. The other scribes, some of them showed at first reluctant to allow an imp, one as accursed, to designate one of the 9 triumvirates. But Myrrh, the horned one, stubborn as he was, stood by my side. In time they came to understand, for I remained as ever at their side, living a bit of proof of their absurdity. The dissidents are an extension of my oddity. Those who do not adhere, they do not need to be discarded, eliminated, or dismissed. They are necessary as those who go against are as necessary as those against whom they rebel. Okay. And I think that's our last one for that chapter. So boom. We're going to pause the story time with Sue, and we're going to continue our journey. And it's launch time. Boom! We're going to fly around. Whee! A thick gloom hangs above the pit of myth and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, Rita. Many in the downside believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Yestastroborn, the Star Titan sealed away, and the inscribed molten myth, to be mythology embellished through the retelling over time. You met others such as Witch Undmildhe, who believe otherwise, although wherever their beliefs, I know none who can go near the place unless the stars demand it. Thus shall your coming right against the essence take place in such a complete secrecy. I think it's secrecy. As always, the rites have. Alright, so we have to... There's the cold mitt, and there's the fallow field, and then there's... expedient path, lucrative task, and vocations. Ooh. That's a hard choice. Alright, so vocations can help me improve or get money. Lucrative sounds like money, and expedient sounds like spends the least amount of time here. So, bye, Potato. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a wonderful time zone. I think... Let's go with Jordale. You return to the dismissal region known as the Flagging Hand. Straight away you sense the air of dread, yet clinging to hope that you may make your stay as brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismissal of Erebans soon take their toll on everyone. Lose one hope. Most of them. Suffer! Nothing in the Black Wagon, so let's go ahead and survey. You volunteer to survey the fetid swamps around the Black Wagon together with Jordale and Sir Gilman. Let us depart now. The search turns up nothing much of note, though wandering with Jordale and Gilman provides reprieve from the long day on the road. Together you return to the wagon with somewhat better spirits. You should have time remaining with which to pursue your vocations. And there's also somebody to talk to. Nice. We're gonna do that first. It's Jody! This is sparkly, so I'm gonna click on it real quick so it stops being sparkly. She seems to have something on her mind. You find Jordiel seemingly deep in thought. You consider whether even to bother her. Your presence is not unwelcome, reader. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is to listen. I have kept count, put notches in this breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much it has frayed. 16 years, reader. The orphans whom I foster would be long since fully grown. Some of them are likely gone. Many of them spoke how they longed to one day serve with me on the blood border. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder if I still were captain, could I have protected them? Could I have made a difference? I think not. The Commonwealth and the High Ring Regiments, they fought eternally. Those such as I have come and gone through the age. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, and then I remained there on the blood border. It is unlikely I would have lived to see this day. She looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said I was the best. She closes her eyes for a moment before continuing. One day, I was on a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed and preparing to strike, but all on their own. They were nothing for my regiment. We would ensnare them all, took them in considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned and could be made to talk. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I couldn't bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committing such acts, though one such as me, it was unconsiderable. So I thought then, at least in my younger years, I let the damned birds go, made no claims as to the contrary, and turned myself in. I was cast down the following week, 16 years ago. Thus my enemies had the one last laugh in that exchange. If I were faced with the same choice today, I don't know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go and mark this occasion just as I've always done. Be well, reader. She heads out of the wagon alone. And we updated her bio. I actually didn't know that because Jody was the first one I sent when I did the rites. And so I actually never learned what she did to get sent down here. I didn't know you could click through that. I know you can click on random things, like you can drink Pamitha's moonshine too. Alright, vocation time. So if I study in private, I can improve everybody. I can mentor somebody, give them better ranks. Let's go ahead and do that. So Jody's pretty high, Ruki's pretty high, May's pretty high, Tizu's pretty high. So let's do Pamitha. Fine then, let's chat together for a spell. Pyre gains somewhat stronger grasp of how the celestial orb, through the strength and will and trust in triumph from her dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. Yay! Private lesson. You know that I can feel your guidance even when we had the orb, don't you, reader darling? Nice. Alright. Let's continue the journey. Being here in the Flagging Hands continues to sap most everyone's spirits. More hope lost. Sad as our day. But if we were trying to avoid, having that, we should have, just taken the quickest route. But it's fine. We learned things. We did things. Things happen. Oh my gosh. There's a messenger imp. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Looks like a little bat with like cute little horn buns. Aww. Here in the mighty bleakness of the Flagging Hands, you encounter a messenger imp come with delivery news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedwyn, who you liberated from the fall of Salam. You learn Hedwyn returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the border, a blood border, each equal and as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. Since he's since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger imp's custom, the last part of the message is transcribed from Hedwyn, word for word. It says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. He did it. Wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. Yeah, that's how it's done, Hedwyn. Right behind you, chum. I always thought Hedwyn was looking for someone out back at home. Do you think he found her? Kriya! Tizu is happy to hear Hedwyn is well back in the Commonwealth. A glorious example Hedwyn sets for all of us. The news of Hedwyn's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Woohoo! We gained hope. We only lost one. Nice. Alright. Gosh, there's more pages. Hey guys, come in. Now say whatever happened to that smiley Hedwyn guy. Did he really get out of here like I've been hearing or what? Oh man, there's more things. Burning Promise. Oh, so that gives us more money. Let's go ahead and sell that. Yeah, we don't need it. More Stardust to make the things we have better? Maybe. Problem is the Stardust is expensive. I'm going to go ahead and sell this because I don't think I'm going to use it. I do want to keep that. I think I'm going to sell that. So now we have quite a bit. Let's go ahead and buy the scoop of Stardust. And then we can then we'll go ahead and buy that one. You're welcome. Tell your friends about us, because I already told mine. Oh my gosh. Falcon Ron, you're so much fun. Alright. Oh, shoot. I need to pick my mushrooms, too. Because we can sell the mushrooms. Maybe I can buy some more Stardust. Alright. So let's look at our bag real quick. Because I need to sell that. Alright. So whose talisman did I upgrade? Who am I taking? That's a great question. Me? What am I going to take? I'm going to say let's go ahead and do this one. And it's at a 9. Let's put it at an 11. And then that one's already legendary. That one, let's give Tizu a better one because I'm probably going to play with Tizu. And then we're going to go real quick back to the slug market. Oh, hey, you guys. I love you. You're ridiculous and I think you're great. All right. I'm going to save up. And then we're going to go back to the Black Wagon. We're going to grab the book. And then let's see. Oh, chapter 1 has more to read. Great. Are we in chapter 1? No, we're in chapter 1. Chapter 2 doesn't have anything else. So let's go ahead and go on the Commonwealth. And we'll read a little bit more. We, the 8, assembled here together in the downside. We gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange we have not made lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you should regain your freedom. First off, recognize its qualities and use it wisely. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings. I once thought they could take me anywhere. And then they took me here where I am bound. It is your charge to be free, not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here, learn from what we did, and build a new great society, a free society, with wings spread wide for everyone. That's the only chapter in that one. Look at that, we're slowly catching up in the book that's constantly updating. Alright, let's commence with the rite. The afternoon is just beginning to give way to the nightfall as you and your companions finish making preparations for the coming rite. Throughout the ceremony, you realize Pamitha is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after the Black Wagon came to rest here at the Pit of Myth. She returns just as you begin to plan to search for her. Sorry to have you worried there, reader darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go spread my wings a bit. Shake away the nerves. She's holding something back. Don't you get in my head. I am telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, damn it. Damn you, Reader. Get out, get out, get out! Anyhow, it looks like the show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pamitha departs, you see she is right. The stars above begin to shine. You know she's about to face her sister Tamitha once again. You accept that it is a very private matter between them. Pamitha, tell me the truth! Don't hide it! Got about an hour to go. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to liberate somebody else in this stream, or if we're going to have to wait till next stream.
'Tis time again, you exiles of the Night Wings.
Whoop, whoop, whoop!
You are returned once more unto the Pit of Maczulu.
I always pronounce these names wrong.
In the rites this eve shall be the essence.
Yeah!
Whose ever pyre yet burns ere the break of dawn shall surge forward on the path to glory.
Woo!
Now
Path to
prepare
glory!
yourselves.
The winged exiles from the Essence take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamitha! Come forward, no trickery this time! She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Tamitha then reaches for her mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. The two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they're thinking. The high-wing raiments all seem very mentally acute, trained as they are from their birth. Soon enough, Pamitha cuts the tension, her tone light as ever. So, and given further thought to my proposal, then? I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there surely you give them pause. Even now they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But I... Oh, cut it with the stammering, Pamitha. It is very unbecoming, you know that. And you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you proposed to me. She dons her mask once more. As she rejoins the other exiles of the Essence, Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place. That I would keep her up to date on our progress, and that she could take my place if ever it was a time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused, and for another, well, I'd better tell you later. For now, remember, you can count on me. Pamitha, that doesn't make me have confidence in you.
Who shall conduct the rite?
Updated bio on Tamitha. Mode of hatred. After the exile, I'll try. She assumed. Shot clip and ultimate goal. Huh. Okay. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to check out what their things were. So they're... Oh, gosh. Their Pyre is... No. While carrying the orb, they move faster. Gosh, they have speeds. I don't like this. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick Ruki, Tizu, and Pamitha. Either Ruki or May. I think I want some more speed. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Ruki. Pamitha. And Tizu.
Tizu. Now.
Ha! Quickie! Tizu feels badly for Pamitha, but will not hesitate to give his utmost in the coming rite. Face us, wastrels of the commonwealth. The pain of loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that you abandoned. Or abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There is no compromise here, Pamitha. Not for traitors to my country or my blood. I understand. Then so be it. Sad is the day.
Begin. Curse to be banished.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm not doing well. Oh, that's not a great start. That's a bad start. All right.
Well, now that was exciting.
Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh, it's so... You seem distracted, Pamitha. Is there something you wish to say to me? The words that I feel I'm owed, perhaps? Pamitha stops at this and reaches for her mask. I'm sorry for what I did to you, sister. For what you did to me, your apology rings hollow as your plumage. You might rehearse it you might rehearse further upon every last survivor of the Nightwing's regiments. Now, no more talk. All right, I've gotta get better at this.
Spewing constantly from Tamitha. Yet here in exile, she is not but the talk. Yes.
All right. Ugh. Come on, Tizu. Nice job, Tizu. Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. 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 I got this. 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 I don't have this. It's gonna be good. Oh shoot! I ran into him. Oh shoot! No. I didn't realize I couldn't get the people in the air. I should have flown up. All right.
Perhaps you are unworthy. Unfortunate for the essence.
I got it. All right. I should have picked my big jumper girl. She would have been helpful. All right.
Get overconfident, Nightwings.
Oh, shoot. They got me first. No. Tizu. No, I should have bumped. No.
Your pyre shall soon be ashes on the ground.
No, it will not. No, it will not. No, it will not.
Your adversary's pyre now falls short of yours. Their flame has
Whew, okay.
Right is nearly ended.
Oh, damn it. They bounce.
One there.
I got it. Woo!
The Nightwings prevail.
Huzzah!
The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
Oh my gosh.
Thus
They get so intense.
proceedings.
You win, blood sister. You win. I don't suppose that means you'll reconsider. You know I cannot. You were always obstinate, but in that regard and all others which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. What you offered is meaningless to me. I shall go free myself without your help, and that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, what of your comrades, the Essence? You must need them at least. Mincing my words as ever, Pamitha. You know I do love you in a way. This is that which you wish to hear. But my purpose is plain and you stand in its way. You are a fool to think my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means towards an end, just like the which you will never abide. Do you think that you could sway me from my purpose, Pamitha? Pamitha remained silent for some time. No, I think that you will struggle to destroy the Commonwealth. You will struggle to destroy the Commonwealth no matter what it takes. No matter if, in doing so, you are destroyed instead. Just so. Then you understand me after all. Pamitha does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Yeah, there is. Tizu! And Pamitha levels up. Whoop whoop!
Only wings could speed us on toward greater understanding.
Yes, I think only they could. All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than expected. Pamela can use her dash really in rapid succession and for less stamina. After saluting her adversaries, Pamitha instantly switches places with her nearest allies. I think we're gonna go ahead and go multiple dash.
Until the next rite.
Well, for planner to see how they're faring in their rites, we could totally do that. Let's see. After the Nightwings vanquish the Essence in a pitched battle, you return to the wagon and recover your plan for the next move. The time has come to search the scars again and determine where the rites shall take you next. The star is yet to shine for you, revealing various paths forward. I gaze up and I'm searching, and we have Trisha the Silver, Dormant the Dusk, and Lou the Virtual. Alright, so let's look down for a second. Oh, we have the Chastity. I love H. Manly Tinderstoff. Love him so much. Right now the Fate looks like who we are going to be fighting up against. Chastity isn't very high, but that could change. Who's up here? Oh, we can fight the Pyre Hearts, or we can fight the Accusers. Let's see. Let's go ahead and learn a little bit more. We can't... let's go ahead and fight Jormer and the Chastity. They're fairly close anyway. Ah, the Chastity and old Manly. He is without shame, the product of corruption, now that his festers in the Commonwealth. You and Wolfred then go over what he knows of your next adversary. H. Manly Tinderstaff, the offspring of a semi-famous sap industrialist. He was born into wealth and lived the lap of luxury, never having to fend for himself. When he came of age, as soon as he was offered a cushy ambassador's position that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew proficient at doing nothing much at all, and started spending all his family riches to assert his fame and status. One day, he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, a particularly stern Commonwealth diplomat, who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. Manly was very disappointed by this, but soon saw it as an opportunity, for he knew well that in the inner circles there were those who had gone into exile and returned. Thanks to his connections, he tracked down the Chastity deep in the Waking Wood and finagled his way into the triumvirate using his well-worn skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of great influence once he secured his way back home, and continues making hollow promises. Our plan is going to prevent such characters as Manly from coming into power. Mark my word, for now we ought to prepare to seek the stars again with an adequate night's rest. You bid Wolfred good night and take your leave. It is too late now to prepare for a flight, so you arrange the departure the first thing in the morning. We have someone to talk to. It's Pamitha! We have a page on some of the other peoples, though. Yeah, so let's go ahead and read on the Essence before we go talk to Pamitha. The winged members of the Essence, each chosen by the matriarch Rites, are living exemplars of liberty and piety. Would that my wings could be thus. Once you, of course, must know we all had wings. It is said because the people of the Empire relinquished theirs, drawn in by earthly matters as they are. But the harps, such as Trista, held tight the liberty of their plumage could afford. These divergent paths did cause a share of differences between the winged and the wingless over time. But here, in this land, our purposes are shared, our goals united. That, then, is the essence. That who they are and what and why. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and talk to Pamitha. Despite Pamitha's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. Nice. She won't listen to a word I say. Not a damned word. If she weren't my blood sister, I think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I sought out Tamitha without asking your leave. I figured I would rather seek forgiveness than permission, you understand. In my attempts with Tamitha didn't amount to much, as you well saw. So at this point, I'm hopeful I'll be accepting more apologies than she is. Though tell me, reader darling, do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. Hello! Welcome in! Do we trust her? Loyalty has been earned. You believe she will stand with the White Wings. She's made it quite clear that her priority is to her blood sister. Honestly, Pamitha, you have made it quite clear your priority is your blood sister, but she's also denouncing you quite a bit right now. And you keep telling me that you don't have to trust. I was gonna say, I don't think I trust you. I think we've got to admit we have some reservations here. You tell Pamitha that she seems to be subject to the whims of her heart when it comes to her priorities and all this. You cannot predict what she will ultimately do. She says nothing for a while. You are nothing but truthful, darling. Sometimes I wonder if it's a sense of control, or I wonder if the sense of self-control we have is merely an illusion, and we do not act with it rationally. In any case, the others have concerns over my business being here in light of everything. You need but tell me to depart, and I'll be on my way. However, I've made a promise, and I wish to make it to you. You let me stay, and I'll see this through with you all. No matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. She brushes past you and then heads out into the evening. Oh, I didn't mean to actually click the Book of Rites again. Whoops! Not what I meant to do! Alright. Continue! Being here in the Flagging Hands continues to sap most everyone's spirits. Damn it! I hate that we keep doing this. Bye! Let's go! Alright, we can do... You sense that Tizu's deeper understanding along these rites. And Ruki. Tizu or Ruki? That's a hard choice, man. Let's go ahead and go with Ruki. We've gone with Tizu before, and he's been sad. So we're going to go with Ruki. You touch down in the heart of Jorma Valley, where you first faced the fate and the dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now, how they fared. You have little time before you set off before by land. The Beyonder's crystal seeks Pamitha. Again! More Beyonder crystal tests. Oh, gosh. A visit from my favorite reader! What is the occasion? What's on your mind, Sandra? You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I did not expect your little followers to be quite receptive to instruction, and thus far they have proved. I know not whether they owe it all to you, or some sort, or have somewhat more to them than I first inclined to think. In any case, however, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I like to keep my expectations well in check, seeing as I have thus expelled until the end of time, so it is pleasant when those expectations are exceeded every now and then. Although I cannot quite recall when the last that was. But the best part of all of this is the brief times which you come to visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long, these damned crystalline, which I am enthralled, shall I see to that. Though, as you perhaps surmise, whenever it decides that one of your little friends is worthwhile enough, why, I can offer them a trial, and likewise, I can offer you a chat. Sometimes I think as you achieve those trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim my length of eternal banishment. Eternity being what it is, however, perhaps not. Still, if the trophies of those blasted scribes are worth something to you, then all you need to do is but be brave my trials. Then they can be yours, and perhaps there's good in it for me as well. Then something changes in her, and she changes the subject. I've likely said too much. I'm not to influence you in your use of the Beyonder crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I said. We're gonna do a scribe trial. Certainly. Who shall be the target of my wrath, then, would you say? Pamitha! You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Pamitha. Oh, you mean that feisty harp? She may yet be taught some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let's bring her forth. I hit the button. Soon Pamitha arrives, heeding the summons. You called for me, reader darling? Ah, yes, that crystal. Then let us hash it out. I'm ready. We're gonna do it. high mobility in the rites. Yeah, they do. Alright, here we go, here we go! An apparition of Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Harp. You answer to me here. Oh, a bossy one. Sure then, go on, tell me more. Such a delightful student for a change. Come on then, let's see what you can do. Left to your own devices, saving for your reader's vigilance, of course. Let us show her what she wants to see then, reader darling. Oh, we got a bunch of different ones here. Oh, nope, it got to me. May, no! Gosh darn it, the May types are so fast! Got it. Alright. Minus 20. 2 more times and then we're done. Oh shoot, I hit the button! Gosh, that is not... I don't like that at all. I dropped it. Gosh, it's so hard. I mean, I get why they do these. Dropped it. That's okay. Why couldn't I... Oh, I need to hit the sprint button. That's... Got it. Okay. Just need to hit the sprint button more. I'm forgetting how to play the game. Oh, shoot. How did you get me? Made it. Okay. Woo. Got it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hamatha. Nevadas. Now, is everyone happy? Oh, as happy as I can be, doubtless, pretty Harp. So good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. You have my congratulations, both of you, and to your lovely reader. Now be gone from here before I have second thoughts. Yay! We did it! Article. Hot in your cold, your yes and your no. Sorry, I'll stop. My, that Sandra could really use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she? Say, what's that you have there, darling? Dressia's plume! While flying after dazzling the adversary's pyre, Mammoth may instantly return and deals 5 damage. Nice. So let's go give her that real quick. Miss Mammoth, have your better talisman. Do I want to read anything from here, or do you want to go some more gameplay? Let's read. Let's not read these right now. We can spend some time if we've got like a little bit of time before I have to end the stream. We can read. You end up spending part of that day with Ruki, exploring the area of the surrounding wagon. You learn that this area used to be part of a swimming hole many years ago. I knew some curs who used to go swimming around here. Did some horrible things with their coats. Your lasting memory of the place is standing by the shore, imagining the feel of the water as you head back in silence, considering which of your vocations to pursue. Oh, Ruki, you want to talk to me? Ruki is counting a group of supply of soul when he sees you approach. He rushes right up to you, per his custom. Hey, sister! I was just seeing what I could pick up here from the slug market when the next time we got the chance. I've been running some numbers, and by my count, we've made Old Falcon richer by 266 souls so far, if you can believe that. He's probably doing pretty well these days, just thanks to us. But I figured we got a decent arrangement going, holding so ain't gonna do us any good down here, and Ron's merchandise can help us get ahead. Those talismans are weird, right? But they seem to work, especially if you heap some of that stardust stuff on them, right? Say, you don't think it's cheating using that stuff, do you, sister? Does not give you opportunity to answer. Bunny, that is a question I cannot answer for you. What I am doing with my life is not a question I have answers to. Anyways, that Ron and I go way back, alright? Like, you don't even know. He and I, well, technically, we knew each other even back before I ended up down here. He was one of my best importers, so to speak. Yeah, he and I had a good thing going for a while. Sent those all sorts of junk downriver to him, and back in the Commonwealth, and the soul was still worth something to some folks. One day, of course, the jig was up for me, if you understand. So I imagine he's surprised when I ran into him down here, in his home turf. You make an effort to imagine Falcon John's surprise. Yeah, fine. So Ron didn't shed a tear about me getting thrown down here. When I first met him face to face, he was like, "Oh, hey!" Oh, wait. How would Rookie imitate the stupid voice I gave for Ron? "Ah, hey, Mr. Green!" He's like expecting me or something. I thought he'd been pretty messed with losing me as a supervisor. But he got me as a customer. Believe you me, his prices would be 10 times worse if not for Rookie Green to his premier local discount. Taken off the top. Just whatever you do, don't go asking any questions about him. Believe you me, the less we know about good chum Falcon Run, the better. Anyway, I'm off to chase my tail for a bit. See you around, sister. Potato, you're back! Welcome back! He bounced off out of the wagon. We were just chatting with Rookie for a little bit. We're going to pursue a vocation. I think we're going to study in private and prove something for everybody. Reader's influence. 0. Let's give everybody a little bit more general hope. You conduct a set of the rules and teaching book with right information in the flash and you cannot tell. Reader influence, spirit, fish stunning. Woo! Why did you delete that message, Potato? Was it only for me to read? Is that it? Hi. We're about to go fight the Chastity. You excited? I'm excited. You missed the scribe trial with Pamitha, but I think we have a interruption. En route to the spring of Jormer, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. That does it! I'm leaving! The cause of Jordale's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spiral Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I didn't mean it. I didn't. Not that she would have made such a difference. She'd been there herself. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she'd held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is you people ever saw in that dreadful place. But I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There's no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search, but it proves fruitless. But then, Jordale returns as if nothing had happened, and she's back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamitha soon comes back as well. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make note to follow up with them. No kidding, Pamitha. Stop irritating Jordale. Alright. Ooh, Singing Sands. Alright, let's pick these. We can sell them in the market. Alright. You find Pamitha in the midst of the heated conversation. All I am saying is we are limited not only in our own chances individually, but all your friends' chances as well. Jordiel seems considering what Pamitha proposed. Reader, the harp is suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with with the ones whom I fought for a better part of my life. Just with me, Jordiel. I can't vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I wouldn't have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Hedwyn would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore, and what matters is what we do from here. That to say, I am willing to give it a shot. You mean you are willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent! I knew that you would come around. I thought she would never come around, but I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I am grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old amenities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others of our little party, for that matter, after all. Do not push with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here thus is inclined to Paris in the upcoming rites. I'm willing to defer to her. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends here. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Yay! I never actually tried to put them together, so I didn't realize they would do rights together. Oh, man. True's how much I use Jordiel. Oh, man. Here, I'm going to drink Pamitha's moonshine. I'm gonna drink her moonshine. Pamitha's noticed you and her bottle of moonshine. Drink up, by all means, darling. Nice to find a girl after my own heart. She moves in closer and lowers her voice. Let me let you in on a little secret. That bottle there? It's enchanted and never runs dry, ever. Believe me, if it could, I would have known by now. Apparently, some spurned old bog crone that once tried to make a never-ending potion kept failing utterly, till she threw away her life's work in disgust. I fetched it up for a good price. Decided to take a swig in one day after a hunt for Tamitha, when things were going quite as well for me as they are now, if you understand. Turns out that stuff's pretty good, considering for sharing, darling. Just as everything in moderation and so on. She takes a drink herself as she brushes by you. Ha! Drinking with Pamitha. Alright. Let's go sell some stuff on the slug market. Oh, hey, guys. Look, I got something here for you I think you'd like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids. Some sort. Sun serum, star serum, and moon serum. Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they give you a little lift, you know what I mean. You get thirsty for them? Don't you worry, I'll get some more soon. Yeah. Alright, let's sell our things. Get rid of that. Oh, damn it. We can't quite afford that Stardust. I want it. Alright. Grab this Stardust. Head over here. What level is Pamitha's? Pamitha's is there, so let's go ahead and do Jordy's, because Jordy needs it really bad. Winter is all mine and Dad's, you guys. Alright. I don't know how many more we're going to get through today. Everything is prepared, and the night is beginning to take hold of the rocky pathways, the spring of Jormor, when Volfred gets your attention. Oh, damn it. Reader, I suppose you might remember our first meeting with that manly Tinderstaff. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he is an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when we last saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not on good acquaintances or anything. He knows enough people in high places that he could prove harmful for our plan. Should he know my involvement, and so. Where's our plan looking right now? Oh, we have a 32% chance of success! Woo! We're doing good! Wolfred dons his ritual mask. I shall have to be discreet here. I am with the Night Wings once again. I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, it seems to me we may have a rite to conduct. Oh. Does that mean I can actually use Wolfred? Oh, shoot. We've unlocked the stars. Something else catches your notice in the sky. This time, new strange stars shimmering about the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Some of them merely in spirit, not in form. Those dark stars are portent signs. Though they may like your play, they beware a path which they illuminate, Rita. Henceforth, you may invite the influence of the Titan stars. Ah, damn it.
The Titan stars.
So they make the game harder, but you gain more experience and stuff. And I don't know if I want to do that. Your adversaries plus 8 hope, making them return sooner from banishment. Your adversaries will be more cunning and much quicker to react. Alright, let's go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and use Islak.
Limbless Arisen.
I can get up to 16 if I do all of them, but I'm not feeling very confident right now, especially against the tree guy. So I think I'm only gonna do the one, and we'll see how I do from there, because I would prefer not to fail. Like, I think over earning experience, I would prefer not to fail.
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities.
I was gonna say, in my personal game.
Dare you to stand against them in their fury?
Yes. In my personal game, I've unlocked like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of those, and I'm trying to play with all of them on. I lost my first match by playing with like I think 5 of them on. But I didn't have Jody, so I mean, oh, manly. My, what do we have here? Why, the Night Wings come to grace us with their presence once again. You are perhaps intent upon humiliating us even more than last time. You sense Wolfred reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him for a time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide disincentive for his meddling. Just keep him on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And the colors of those raiments. I mean, they're rather gaudy in this light. I have to say, though I mean no offense at this, of course. So, do you suppose the rite is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know, I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less, come dawn. I hear something is brewing out there. Sort of unrest, So yes, an important message sent this way by one of those imp couriers. And I must say, those little things, their services are quite certainly not cheap. Though I am sure they could be a great deal. You could get a good deal on their services if you wish perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, as well as we ought, for I've got a date with destiny not long from now at the Follow Salam. He continues talking for some time until at last the rite is set to start. Shut up, manly. Oh, Oh, look at this wonderful assembly of exiles from all different corners. Such a lovely, colorful routine your Lightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor that you're harboring an especially notorious criminal, one who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Wolfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true. Anyhow, I would love to meet everyone. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstaff, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintances. Manly has intruded on your privacy as you are choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be still searching for your ranks for someone. Manly seems interested in your triumvirate. You can ask him to leave politely. Or perhaps a broken limb or two might cause Manly to think such antics next time. I'll ask him. I don't know. What do you think? Potato, what do you think? Should we be nice or should we just be like, get the hell out of here? Nobody wants you, Manly. I don't know. I'm down to be polite. But what do you think? It's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. Oh, gosh. I don't like you. I don't like you, you ginger-haired tree man. Pompous, ginger-haired tree man. I don't like you. Ugh. You're so dumb. Be nice? Alright, we'll be nice. You suggest that Manly perhaps ought to check on his own triumvirate to be the key moments prior to the match. Right. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to bid you all salutations, for I so enjoy meeting my fellow exiles face to face like this. Oh my god! A nice route? I love it. We're gonna be the nice route. Yes. There be maybe rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I ought to check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. Manly leaves, at last, leaving you to focus on the right again. Thank God. I don't like you, Manly. Alright, let's go check out what they have. They have Manly. Charge up speed is increased for him. Oh, gosh. They have ones that restore their pyre. Dang it, I don't like it. Maybe we'll do... Let's do May. Let's do Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
And let's do Jody.
It is done.
That loud-mouthed sap shall soon learn a lesson in humility. Are you quite ready, O Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I have a trick or two we think you shall take you by surprise. Just watch! Are you freaking gonna grow vines again? Alright, go, May. Oh, man.
Quite an exchange.
Go, May!
Wings first of all.
Woo-hoo! Come on, Jody.
A rude predicament for the Chastity.
Oh, shoot. No! No!
The orb was cast into your pyre.
Dang it. Now they have more health.
Pyres now burn with the same strength.
Luckily, I'm really good with May. Come on, Joriel.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up.
How are you?
Banishment.
Oh, shoot. I jumped into it. Woo! Got it. Okay. Woo. I'm really good at May. May makes me way happy at this game. Oh, shoot. They ran into me. Got it. Woo! Potato! Perhaps you're merely toying with me, Well, this is all very funny, but now stand aside and let old Manly wrap this up, won't you? Won't you? No, Manly, shut up, go away!
Tinderstaff has such a mind for politics. Would that he focused on the rights. And it is done.
Woo! Ha-ha!
The Nightwings prevail.
Huzzah!
And what a crushing victory it was.
I'm gonna say, and that was even with one of the star thingies on. My word, how could this happen to me? You deceitful, arrogant, and ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools! Have you any idea what you've done? Wilfred watches the outburst in silence. Keep spouting off like that, Manly, and you shall soon reveal all we need to know. You harbor such fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from aristocracy and now in exile, how they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do? Wolfer remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see now. Then Wolfer proceeds into the shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe that I must be mistaken. I had to go. Ta-ta! Fine evening to you. Now, it's been a pleasure, genuinely so. Manly stumbles away in stupor. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for a time. A bit of mercy for his sake and for my people's sake. As well, it was ensured that he has no lasting memory of our encounter here or running into me. Now, let's be off before he catches up with us again.
The rights do tend to teach something of trust.
Yeah, they do. Go, May! I love you, girl. You're so cool. Sir Gilman! Yay, you leveled up!
Sir Gilman.
So grateful is this knight for such a glorious occasion, that he has given strong consideration to performing here now in Forbidden Dance of the Sea Dominion! Huzzah! After Sir Gilman bashes an enemy, one of his pilots is in return. Once per round when saluting, Gilman freezes all exiles. Gilman's always are banished. He moves faster than usual and has infinite stamina. I think we're going to do Avenging Aid. Hametha!
Until the next right.
Woo-woo! Yeah, they do. Complementary abilities. Yeah, they do. Alright. Back at the wagon after overcoming the chastity and decisive victory, you're about to join the others discussing the outcome when Wilfred finds you. Good work back there, my girl. Though I'm afraid I must put you away from any revelry, for there is something you should see. Please join me outside. Are we... You took over the live chat? Oh no! What shall I ever do? Look forward to the golden star reveals us once more. Indeed, there's something deep in the infinite dark. A single star shines brighter than the rest. path to freedom reveals itself again. Holy cow! We're so close, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it before the stream ends. That's sad. Who are we going to be fighting against, though? We are going to be fighting against the Fate. Okay. What are you going to do in my live chat now that you've taken over? The Rites are calling you to again the Fall of Salam, where one among you may go free should you prevail. It is as we discussed, the cycle of the Rites is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, there are more frequent opportunities to free ourselves. It is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it is good for everyone, including the Fate, who oppose us next. The plan! Is it 35% success? Woo! Get to Mount Odell. Ought to be easier than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near some of the old monuments of the scribes. Let us set forth at dawn. Soon, everyone is off to rest as best as they are able, knowing that each other, another chance at liberty for one of them is soon to present itself. Oh, there's somebody to talk to. Gosh, there's so many things! May! My favorite star child. May seems to be in a happy mood, though she always seems to be around Joridel, who is listening to her with patience. So I would just look at the swallow caps each daybreak in the morning dew to drink, and once in a while I would find a stream to drink from too. Though I did get very thirsty too, and I tried to drink tree sap once. It wasn't very good. It tasted really very bad, I guess. She seems to be discussing exactly how she managed to survive in the downside all alone for so long. Jordan watches her intensely for a while. Food was harder to find, especially unusually because, this is a bit embarrassing, but I never tried to harm any living thing, you know? Just because it makes me very sad. But sometimes it's the way of things, I understand. I do, so I would eat as often as I needed to. I tried a lot of different things to see if they were good. Most of them weren't, though. But I got by. I learned to get by. I already knew how, a little bit, because back home, where I came from, there I had to get by, too. Here, well, it was harder, but it wasn't much harder than in a way, really. Jordan remains silent for some time as May trails off. Then she embraces May and holds her there gently. Ah! May lets out a breath, but says nothing either for a while. May I ask you a question of you? Me? Of course. What question is it? How old are you? Do you know? Oh, I am 19 years old. That is how old I am, I think. Truly. Then you have seen a lot for not much time. Know that you have achieved what is yet a feat. Know that seasoned soldiers could not have survived through the experiences you have described. Oh, really? Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. You seldom see May look so joyful as in a moment this moment. As Jordia could count on one hand the number of times you've seen a smile play across her lips. You leave them to their conversation. That is so cute! Oh, my heart! We're gonna go read about the chastity now. Oh, and it looks like we unlocked Greater Titans, and we were reading here. We were reading about the 9 triumphs. So the chastity. Those bearing the name of the chastity count themselves disciples of Lu Scorlerin, the 100 Minds, known firstly for his wisdom, but also cherished for his modesty, integrity, and kinship. Scorlerin's propriety of forming his triumvirate was to instill that all his subjects in a deep-seated deference and respect the rules governing the liberation cycle. The cycle of the rites needs to be respected to be understood. It needs to be understood to be respected, so Golorin said. Thus the chastity and are emissaries of the cycle. Should they back their liberty, they shall spread enlightenment itself, and all shall grow. Nice. Alright. Gonna go ahead and head out and continue our journey. We're gonna take off! Huzzah! So, part of me wonders who we're gonna send. No! Potato! It'll be okay, Potato, I swear. Oh shoot, we're too close. We gotta go down. Emperor's Fall, Emperor's Ascent. Game Scribe or Scribe. Let's go with Tizu. We didn't go with Tizu last time. We went with Ruki last time. We can go with Tizu this time. You make landing on a sacred mountain of Oradale, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder among you may regain his or her freedom at this time. Volford finds you after a post-fight inspection. We shall have to take the rest of the trip if all by land. We may liberate another one of our own there. That should raise the chances of our plan that shall ultimately succeed. Seek the harp scribe Faber. Beyond her crystal sings Gilman. Oh my gosh, is everybody gonna have their special talisman before we go into the next one? Do I have time to do this? I don't know if I have time, but we're doing it anyway. I thought we were gonna get up to the top, but we're not gonna get up to the top. Let's ask Sandra what's on her mind, because we always do. What? That's surprising. Leave me alone, reader. I'm not in the mood to talk to you this time. She's concerned about something, but you cannot sense what, and she refuses to say. I see little need to keep blathering about it to you, as I once did. I should not have let you in. Be gone. My services are yours, but this place is my own. Wow, Sandra just became like, I don't care about you at all, which is surprisingly not what I was thinking would happen. Then whom exactly do you have in mind? Gilman! Our only one who hasn't taken the trial yet. That we have. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sir Gilman. You think that dimwit worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, though I put little stock in him myself. Though, let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears in the heat of the summons. Master Rita! This knight perchance is in trouble for something? Nope, you're not, Gilman. Not at all. Walling off adversaries. I can't remember if I've done Gilman's before. The apparition of Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, worm. You answer to me here. As you will, your highness. Your highness? I like the sound of that. Though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me, then, worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. I know we're almost to the end of the stream. I'm like kind of shocked that I don't know what's gonna happen. We might run a little late. Of course, your highness. This knight accepts this challenge. I hope it doesn't pause for you either. Oh gosh, no! I hate all of these types. They're the worst. Oh shoot. Gilman. I hate it. I hate it. I made it. Alright, here we go. Immediately out. I hate it. No. Ugh! Damn it. They got me. Oh my gosh, there's a little boing sound when he jumps. Boing? Oh shoot, I got hit. No, 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 no! Dang it! Only got 6 though. Oh man. Ah! I don't like it. I dropped it. That's okay. It's okay. Run. Ah, no. No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. No! Sandra! Why? Curses! Laughable. The worm lacks any conception of his foolishness, or concept of his foolishness. I would tell you not to waste my time, worm, but the truth is that my time is here for you to waste. So, do you think you could do better than that? Yes, we can do better! Excellent. Another opportunity to prey upon the worm. Alright. He's fast enough that I can get a couple. Like, I can do it if he only have 2, but I need to not let him. Got him. Okay. Woo! I did much better that time. Okay. Alright. So then what we're going to do is a similar thing. We're going to go back and forth here. Zoom a little. I'll grab the thing. Shoot, got me. Alright. It's on the opposite side, so I should be able to... Shoot! Nope, they got me. No, they're gonna pass it! No! I should have banished her. Dang it. But I caught the thing, and that makes it really hard. No, they got me. No, they got me. No, they got me. No, they got me. No, 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 no. No! Oh, this is so hard. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, woo, woo, woo. Shoot, how did I not get in there? Oh my gosh, the little boing sound. Ah! I got it! Yes! Look, Satus! Huzzah! This night prevails! I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, worm. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. I got it. I got it. You're right, Potato. I did have this. Woo! Oh, man. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after passing the sorceress's test. What? By the scales of the Underorcs! What is it you have? Orc scale! Jump farther? Hell yeah. I might keep him with what he has, though, because I like being able to do what I do. Alright. Later that day, you accompany Tizu to the greater heights of the Emperor's Ascent, a gap through the nameless lower summits of the beneath Mount Ordale, upon the mountain of Trisistithus. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense that Tisu's inner thoughts as clear as if he were speaking out loud.
Hello again, old friend. I hope the stars are comforting you. These night wings are strong of spirit. I've seen. Look after them.
Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Tresitis has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent. For now, the solitude here fits pursuing your vocations. Tizu has gained next 2 quickness. Yes, because you're a slow boy, and I'm okay with that, but you're slow. Oh, technically I should be ending, but I don't want to. I'm going to finish this location, so we will be ready to start the next location at the next time. So it means we're going to run a little late. We're going to talk to Tizu, because I love doing Tizu's voice anyway. You observe Tizu rummaging through the black wagon as though searching for something. He notices you there and rushes up to greet you. Cree! Tizu is glad you are here, just reminiscing about old times. But just as quickly, he resumes his search. Krah-ha-ha! Tizu is looking for something from a former exile the Nightwings once gave him. He is growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost didn't notice the lone minstrel's approach. I'm afraid that it is gone, Tizu. I am very sorry. Reader, is nothing you ought to be cause of much concern. Merely Tizu has misplaced something sentimental value to him. Scraw! It was just a spare bandage. He indicates exactly like the one on his horn. Tizu here has had many adventures with the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizu? He squawks in approval. Those memories shall always stay with you. It is not a matter of, is that not what matters most of all? He confirms that this is as well. Then please do not worry yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of the distant past besides. Tizu skulks away up into the rafters. The lone minstrel watches him go. That object he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizu searches for it for a fleeting memory of his days with the Nightwings have passed. He performed regular duties with the other drive-imps at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. Ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, possessing few passions other than a fast meal. Few in the Commonwealth believe these beasts are real, though stories of them often are told in jest. He had grown close with another member of the Nightwings when misfortune fell, and the triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Wolfred has revealed to you more of the details. As for Tizu, he must make peace with the shadows of his past somehow. Perhaps then he shall cease searching. You needn't worry for him, of course. He's resilient, and shall always serve the Nightwings well. You might say he was born for that. Beg your pardon, Rita. The lone minstrel excuses himself in his polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. Tizu! Torvid. Huh. Wolfred's plan. Alright. So, we are gonna... let's go ahead and study in private. Give everybody a little bit of general boost. Let's go ahead and do presents. Woo! Tenacity! And then we will pause here for this night. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm hoping it's been enjoyable. I'm planning on still streaming next week at 6 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. And I hope you guys will join me then. Till then, see you around. Good night.